Liberty women's basketball heading on the road this weekend to play at Winthrop on Saturday. Here to catch us up on what's going on with the women's team, freshman Keyen Green. Outstanding freshman year for you. Where do you think you've grown the most so far this year, Keyen?
I think definitely being more of a finesse post player, like using more post moves than I did in high school, because I kind of just backed people down in high school, but here they're bigger than I am. So
Yep.
I definitely got better with my post moves.
You speak of those post moves. We had Coach Green on the radio show on Monday, and we were talking about post players and said majority of them need to work on their footwork.
Yeah.
What is it about the footwork that separates good post players, you think?
I don't really know. I mean, I know when I see it, because like you think you can just outwork everybody, but that's not realistic, because you're going to get tired, they're going to get tired. So when you have good footwork, it just enables you to outsmart them rather than outwork them. So I think that's what he might have been getting at.
A couple of weeks ago, we were at Athletics Convo, and I was up giving a report on what's going on around the sports teams. And I think at one time you were 4 or 5 of your freshmen of the week in, and they announced them on Monday. And I looked over it, and I found you, and I said, no pressure to get 6. Now you're on number 7.
Yeah.
So has it become the thing in the locker room now about how many freshmen of the week honors Keyen's is going to get?
I don't really want it to be honest. I kind of we all just play, and I'm just glad that it got recognized. But yeah, I don't really like it to be
way to diffuse
thing.
it for sure. Definitely a team player, and I'm sure you get a lot of that from the coaching staff. Keep things in perspective, despite a long winning streak, a tough losing streak. Do the coaches do a good job of kind of keeping things kind of even for everybody?
Oh, definitely. Especially like with tough losses and stuff. They in the beginning of the season, it was more like, we're freshmen, we're still trying to find our chemistry, like, so don't be so discouraged when we lose a bunch of games. But now it's kind of like freshman is no longer an excuse, but we are still finding our chemistry. We know how good we are, so we know what our potential is.
We caught up with you back in the summer when you got on campus and talked about your expectations for the season and kind of what it's like to be a Liberty student. How about your expectations and what you thought it was going to be, and now the reality that you're a couple months into your freshman year?
I like it. I mean, I think it's kind of the same. I guess it was a little difficult getting used to basketball and school at the same time, because I think at that point we were just in class. No, that was just summer. Yeah, we were in summer classes.
Yeah.
So at that point it was just classes, maybe 2 practices a week or something like that. But that's not realistic because we're in practice every day, 2.5, 3 hours, and then especially first semester when we had to get study hall, it's just like every hour of the day is scheduled.
Right.
So there's no time for anything else.
You touched on earlier this season, the team took some lumps as you got ready for conference play, and now things have kind of worked themselves out, a couple of games out of first place. Where do you think this team has made the biggest jumps since the non-conference season?
I think people sort of found where they fit.
Okay.
I don't think everybody knew what role they were supposed to play early in the season, but I think everybody has sort of found a little niche to sit in.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a pre-law major.
Yeah.
Why pre-law? What do you like about it? And if basketball wasn't part of the equation, where do you see yourself 8, 9 years down the road?
Pre-law, just because I'm really interested in like litigation. I really like arguing, but more of like, I don't know, I like getting facts to back it up, like knowing that I'm right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So why not make a job out of
Sure.
it? But down the road. I want to be a bankruptcy lawyer.
Okay.
So I don't really see myself opening my own firm, but maybe.
Wow. Future's bright.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
Keyen Green, for sure. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Have fun down at Winthrop, and, hey, win another Big South Freshman of the Week. Okay?
Okay.
All right, freshman Keyen Green.